going to come as David Lynch today, but I couldn't get my hair to stand up quite that high.
Well, I was going to say you've got the best Halloween costume of all because you came dressed as David Cronenberg.
We'll have to leave it at that. That light is going to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, we can get there.
Yeah, I can't. No, but I mean, I'm talking about this.
Oh, this one right here, yeah.
It's shining right in my eyes, and I can't.
Yeah. Congratulations on the film, David.
Thank you.
And this movie has played at the Cannes Film Festival. Julianne Moore won an award there. It played at the Toronto International Film Festival. This is probably the first commercial screening of it, though. Is that right?
It has played in France and Italy, and I think it's just been released in some European countries. This is the first commercial screening in North America.
And it's a full house. And how does that make you feel? This is a movie that has been on your radar for a very long time, at least a decade. And here we are. How does this make you feel tonight?
Well, it's very cathartic, really. It's really exciting. I mean, it's been a very slow burn. It's really, Bruce actually wrote this script 20 years ago. So those people who think that Benji was based on Justin Bieber are wrong, because Justin wasn't born then. And then I got involved with it about 10 years ago, and we've just been sort of updating it ever since. I mean, when he wrote it, there were no cell phones, and so on. And the underlying structure of it and the characters were always the same. And it just made many attempts to get it made, because it's a very difficult kind of film to get made for many reasons. Partly because of its darkness, and partly just because of the difficulties of doing films the way that most independent Canadian filmmakers do it anyway, which is to do a co-production between Canada and some European country, which this was. So.
And what is it that keeps you coming back to a project? Because over the last 10 years, you've made a number of other films, you've written a novel. What is it that keeps you coming back, that keeps your enthusiasm at a high for something?
In a way, you don't really know. I mean, honestly, every time I started to think about making another attempt with maybe another set of producers, depending on Maps to the Stars, or in fact, The Dangerous Method, and in fact, Crash. These were all movies that took 10 years to get made. Dead Ringers also. I didn't know if when I reread the script it would still have the hold on me that it had. I thought maybe it's just going to have died, when I wasn't looking, and that was it, and I wouldn't worry about it anymore. And then if I read it and I say, no, I've never read a script like this, which was the case with Maps to the Stars. Bruce Wagner's dialogue is incredible, and his understanding of Hollywood and his sort of incredible compression and distillation of Hollywood craziness and stuff is just too beautiful, really. I was never obsessed with Hollywood myself. There was in one of the French newspapers, I think it was Le Monde, there was a headline that said, "Je ne déteste pas Hollywood." I had to say I didn't hate Hollywood, because all the French critics say, so of course you've hated Hollywood for many years and this is your revenge. And I said, no, absolutely not. I have no beef with Hollywood, really. It is what it is. It doesn't owe me anything, and vice versa. But Bruce has lived there, and it's really his script. And if there is anger and any bitterness in the movie, it comes more from Bruce than from me. But I understand it. I have had those meetings. I mean, it's Bruce and I both say that it's not. You can't call it a satire because it's too accurate. It's like a docudrama. Bruce swears that every line of dialogue in the movie was a line that he heard spoken. For real. And I have had some studio meetings that were even more absurd than the ones that we've depicted in the movie. So I can vouch for the veracity of that aspect of it.
Well, Bruce